Hello, I'm Joe Washington II. I play for the Heritage Hall football team, receiver and DB, and I'm signing at Missouri Western State University. I started off playing football when I was about 8 years old. I played for the Deer Creek Antlers Little League team. I played there all the way through 8th grade at Deer Creek, and then I started high school in Heritage, and I played all 4 years here.
Joe Washington, another player that's meant a lot to our program these last 4 years. Part of that senior class that went 50-4 and really did a good job of continuing on the legacy of Heritage Hall Charger football. Joe was a guy you could always count on to know exactly what he was supposed to do every game. It didn't matter. He could play every wide receiver spot. And even if he hadn't prepared for it all week, he knew exactly what needed to be done anytime he needed to go in there. And he's been a big-time playmaker. He started for us for 3 years. He'll certainly be missed. I think his biggest impact this year is against Plainview, one of the top receivers in the state. And we challenged Joe to cover him on defense. And the kid, I think, had been having 10 catches for 150 yards each game. He had 1 catch for, I believe, 2 yards. And that just kind of shows what Joe was willing to do for the team. He stepped up and had a huge night that night and really shut him down and kind of helped lead us to victory. And he made several plays on the offensive side of the ball, 3 years as well. He's certainly somebody that will be missed here at Heritage Hall, and I can't wait to see what he does at the next level.
I think playing Heritage Hall football here has just been like the world to me. They teach a lot of mental toughness and just how to win. I think that's important, not only in the football field, but in life. Just be able to be mentally tough enough to do a job and be able to get it done and take constructive criticism. These last 4 years playing for state championships and having playoff runs has been great for us, and I think it's just been a great time to have a bond with these dudes and these coaches that have just helped me be the person I am today.
All right, the Griffons are getting a good one in Joe. I really think he has so much potential, and I think at the next level he's really gonna reach that potential. They can do so many different things with him. We used him on both offense and defense, but I think at the next level he'll be an offensive guy. He can be a wide receiver that plays out wide, or maybe even a tight end type player. Like these big guys in the NFL, the Travis Kelce's, these big body types. Because Joe has the hands, he'll have the physical ability. If he puts in a little work in the weight room, I think that he could be that kind of dynamic player that you put on the end of the line of scrimmage or split him out wide, and he'll be able to do a lot of things for the Griffons. And like I said, I'm excited to see how they use him up there, and I'm excited to see what he'll accomplish.
I think Missouri Western State was a good fit for me because it's like a small school, kind of far from home, get a chance to branch out, try to find my own way. They have the degree I wanted to study in computer science. I think that's pretty important for me. And then on my visit down there, I really liked the coaches, and I feel like they're very truthful and upfront and honest about what they want to do and how they program runs. So I thought that was pretty important for me.
Joe's always been a good student here at Heritage Hall. He's never been one of the kids that we've had to worry about. He was consistent with his grades, always taking care of his classwork, which obviously is very important here, because if you don't take care of your classwork, you can't be on the field. And you could always count on him for that. He ended up being an all-district wide receiver, so it just goes to show you what he could do. He took care of himself off the field and took care of his work on the field. And I only expect him to do the same thing at Missouri Western.
First, giving all honor to God, I just want to thank everybody that's been with me through this journey the whole way, including my parents, all the coaches that I've had throughout the years, my 2 strength and conditioning coaches, Sean Cooper and James over at 180 Physical. I'd also like to thank Coach Watts over at Missouri Western for recruiting me and being the receivers coach and taking the chance on me, and I appreciate that. And I'm just ready to get out there in Missouri Western and play football.